Hi, this is Wade James, and today I'm going to bring you a product review on the new 2014 Prime Alloy. I picked up this bow this year after having a Defy last year. I was pretty much dead set that I was going to be able to keep the Defy because I just loved it so much. It was a great bow. I got a nice buck with it last year, and it just is a great shooting bow. I've never been so accurate with a bow before. So I heard the buzz about the Alloy coming out, and I figured I'd give it a shot. So I got this bow, and I got the jet black version, and you're probably wondering why I have the Optifade open country limbs on it. I had a few tuning problems with it. I had some bad cam lean. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. So Brian Anderson and Michael Adkins from G5 helped me out a lot, and they actually sent me a new set of limbs to see if it might have been a weak limb, and that didn't solve the problem. So I ended up sending it back to them, and they found out it was something with one of the bearings or bushing in the top cam. So they replaced the cams and everything and the limbs, and I mean, customer service for G5 gets a big thumbs up in my book after that, because they just did above and beyond what they should have done for me basically to get the problem solved. So I got this bow back right in time for the Prime Total Archery Challenge at Seven Springs in PA this year, and I had just enough time to get it all sighted in. And I'll just tell you that this bow, I was able to hit the 160-yard elk target on my first shot with this thing, and it's a great shooting bow. The Alloy is a 4.2 pound bow. It is a 6.75 inch brace height, and it IBOs at around 335 feet per second. So it's a hair faster than the Defy was, but where it really shines is the 4.2 pounds. This is a 33.25 inch axle to axle bow. So it's a little bit longer, but it's about the same weight that the Defy was. This year I decided to go with the Spot Hog Father sight, and I got this a 5-pin sight. And basically I have my 5 pins set up from 20 to 60 yards. And then I use my 60-yard pin with a sight tape to shoot 70, 80, 90, and 100. And you can shoot as far as you can, basically until the sight housing hits your fletches. So I had this bow sighted into 100 yards, and I mean, it's pretty accurate. I can probably group a paper plate size group at 100 yards. I'm also shooting the QAD Ultra Rest HDX this year in blue. I've been shooting those on every bow that I've had for the last probably 7 years. This year also a new product I'm using from Stokerized is the new Stokerized HD series. I have a 12-inch front bar on. I have their universal offset bracket, and then I'm shooting a 9-inch off the side. And on the 9-inch I put a harmonic stabilizer on just to give it a little more weight. Great stabilizers. These things are awesome. I just love everything Stokerized puts out, and I usually buy new ones every year. So kudos to those guys for just making a really nice setup and a really good looking stab. So I'm going to take this bow out for a couple rounds here. I'm going to shoot this bow. The last video I did for the Defy, I shot at 20 and 50 yards. Since I've been pretty comfortable with this bow, I'm going to actually shoot this at 20, 50, and 100 yards. And there's no camera trickery going on here. I'm going to shoot the group, I'm going to pull the arrows, and the arrows that I pull are the arrows that I shot. So whether they're bad shots or not, I'm just going to leave it how it is, just to show you this bow and what it can do. A lot of people, you know, don't ask, why would you ever want to shoot 100 yards? I would never take a 100-yard shot in the woods, but shooting at 100 yards makes those 50 and 60-yard shots seem like chip shots. So I practice pretty hardcore out to 100 yards as much as I possibly can, and this bow is very accurate. It took some time getting the sight set up, but it's definitely an awesome piece, and I hope you guys enjoy this. We'll see how it goes. So here's the first group here at 20 yards.